Shalom. Koholo Yahweh Ba'ashum Yahusha Ba'ashum Rokak Wadash. The monks of the apostles, the monks of the elders, aggravate most don't rule well to us is truth. Much respect to you brothers out there as preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the full country of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful like on the speckled bird, one see Shalom. Now I saw this video a little bit earlier today, and it sparked me to do this lesson. And I may entitle this Road to the MOTB. All right. Road to the MOTB. Because I believe that this is not just some isolated incident to where people just got their Social Security stolen. This is, what I believe through the Spirit is planned out. All right. It is planned out from the wicked elites. Here it is. You're supposed to have a very secured system, but you're over here having a data breach. It's out of order. This kingdom is through, man. But what I believe through the Spirit, once again, they set this thing up to eventually have an excuse to roll out a digital ID. And even, with a situation like this, even when they do roll out the digital ID, which the elect, all right, the men of the Lord and the elect, men, women, children are not going to take it, all right? Not to take it, but getting back to it, this goes to show you everything that's digital can be hacked, all right? They already making laws, or will be making laws, that if you don't go with their program, you don't do what they tell you to do, all right? Yeah, your so-called free speech is not free speech, man. All right, they don't want you doing that. You say something that goes against their quota, they cut you off, man. They cut you off. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a scripture real quick, and then, because I got this right here as well. So I looked up what can a person do with a stolen Social Security number. A stolen Social Security number can be used for many types of fraud, including opening accounts, bank accounts, credit cards, loans, phone accounts, and utilities, stealing benefits, receiving Medicare, medical care, stealing checks, and other abuses. Committing crimes using your name to commit crimes that will appear on your record. All right? Don't be surprised if, Esau Edom tries to wiggle his way and say that you did this and you did that when you did not do it. It's like us also covering these AI voices a couple years ago. If I'm not mistaken, the voices and video. Yeah, it was mainly the video, I should say, where they can pretty much make a video of you talking and moving and doing something, and you was never there. You never did that, and they can put that in court saying that you did this, So this is a very, very wicked ass kingdom, man. It says committing crimes, use your name to commit crimes that will appear on your record, filing taxes, all right, stealing your money, all right. Scriptures speak of, you hinder a man from doing his work, it's as if you're killing him. Just roughly paraphrasing scripture. Filing fraudulent tax returns or getting tax refunds, you see, right? So it's just another reason why this kingdom has to be overthrown, all right? Revelation 13:15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you're not getting down with their program, this man's philosophies, there's going to be some martyrs and it's truth for this thing, right? And they're not going to bow down to this man's philosophies and how this man moves, right? And so yes, some of the elect will pass away in this truth, standing boldly for the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, we just pray to the Lord, whatever the Lord has set in front of us, in store for us, that we bear it, man. Take it to the chin and bear it. Verse 16, and he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their foreheads. You see, the MOTB. Doesn't Elon Musk have the Neuralink? All right. And a lot of people actually already have the MOTB, whether it's in your right hand, your left hand, all right? They already have it. It's just that we're coming into the time where this man is going to implement it on a large scale. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Right? So if you don't have the MOTB, you cannot buy or sell. But that's when the elect is going to be put in a position to trust and believe in the Lord. The Lord has many accounts of his men, Elijah and many more. When there was a drought, right? When they're out there in the wilderness, how the Lord took care of them and fed them. And you got to have that type of faith that the Lord, when they implement this, that the Lord is going to take care of you and feed you in these last days. All right. I may play a little bit of this video. Fair use.
That a data breach has not only been so widespread, with virtually every single American now being believed to be part of this entire data breach and whatnot, right? But also the significance and the severity, right? Now, a lot of the time when you hear these whole, there's a data breach thing, right? It's like, let's say Sony, like with PlayStation, they've been the victim of data breaches a few times. You'll hear things like, they accessed people's IP addresses, their first and last names, things like that, right? But obviously, when it comes to...
Yeah, because a lot of times with that, you can just change your password, change your email address. A lot of times, I wouldn't say all the times, but a lot of times, you can get around that. With this is your social security. As I brought out earlier, they can do all types of fraudulent activity in your name. In your name, man.
To the social security system in the United States, that is a pretty significant issue, right? So yes, this is a real video. I'm not making this up. The news basically just broke as I started recording this video within the last few minutes. Security experts are warning that a background check site may have been breached, resulting in the potential exposure of billions of social security and address records that could cover everyone in the United States. As Bleeping Computer reports, a hacking forum lit up when a user claimed to have access to a huge cache of documents gleaned from data brokerage National Public Data. Though it doesn't share its methodology on the website, NPD is believed to...
Let's pause it real quick. Let's read a little bit of that. How do you get hacked? You're supposed to have uptight security and you get hacked, man. How do you get hacked? If you ask me, they set this up, man. Just like all these internet blackouts, all right, computer blackouts or whatever, just a couple weeks ago. I believe all this is planned. All this is playing is gearing up for the MOTB.
Scrape its data from publicly available records to create individual user profiles generally used by private investigators or in background or criminal records checks. The hack reportedly also doesn't just affect people in the US. The 2.9 billion files are also said to contain personal information for people in the United Kingdom and Canada as well. When the
Man, let's go ahead and get a couple more scriptures. We'll close out. All right. Job 12 and verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceive and the deceiver are his. Right? Because a lot of people may just think, oh, this is just a hack. All right. But the prudent looketh well to his going. All right. The prudent look more into this and see that this man is really trying to set up his infrastructure, his MOTB empire, right? Where he has everyone under control, so-called under control, all right? But regardless, you implement that, your kingdom is done. The scriptures speak of, I beheld Satan being cast down as lightning. That's not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. It's talking about Esau, Edom, all right? So pretty much the prudent is not deceived. The prudent sees what's going on. Job 13 and verse 4. Now I normally use this, for the jump shots and his medical records and his forgery of falsifying information. Hey, this is part of it, man. Falsifying information as we get right here. Trying to lie, oh, it's just a regular hack. What I believe through the spirit. This man once again is gearing up for his to build up his infrastructure. But ye are forgers of lies. You are all physicians of no value. All right. And what I got right there of forgers. All right. I want to get there real quick in the Hebrew.
Strong's H 2950. Tafal.
All right, to smear, to plaster over, to stick, to glue. Let's see, to impute falsely, to forge, sew up. So pretty much sewing up, pretty much to implement falsely. All right. That's the MO of Esau, Edom. All right. He is a forger of lies, right? He was a liar and a murderer in the beginning. And that's how he always is. You can't change this devil, man. All right? He's always lying. It's like that song that one Jay came up with a couple years ago. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? All right? Let's see, Matthew 24, verse 24. For there shall rise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, as much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. And the elect is not going to be deceived. If the Lord is with you, right, he has your eyes open and you're not deceived. Right, things like this. Oh, we got hacked. Oh, we got a blackout, internet blackout. Oh, all these companies are having all these issues. We understand what's the purpose. The ultimate goal for Esau Edom is to implement his final infrastructure, which is going to be cast down. Right, the Lord is going to throw down. Job 14 verse 5, as we read, seeing his days are determined. The number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So once you set up your infrastructure, your ultimate infrastructure, that's it. You're done. All right. Because the Lord already has a set time date in which you're going to be brought down low. All right. So the faster you implement this, the faster that your kingdom is going to go down even faster, man. All right. So that's pretty much it. And stay prayed up. The Lord is moving. Prophecy is moving. And this devil keeps on being the devil. He keeps on lying, man. So with that, shalom.